The Artisanship Commission is so big. Where could she be?
Just a while ago, a girl came up to me, all fierce and demanding directions. She said she's a member.
No idea who she is. If she really works here, how can she not know her way around?
Oh, I see. That explains it then.
Explains what? It explains nothing.
She said something like, I'm a member of the Artisanship Commission. Where do you keep your precious stuff? I got scared and pointed her.
Wait, why did you give her directions? What if she's planning to steal something?
Where else? Like I said, she was headed straight for the warehouse, where all the valuable arumatons are.
Yeah, that place is filled with Master Gongshu's precious arumatons.
What are you doing here? Look. Fine. Let's smash these metal cans first.
Can someone else take this one? Nice job!
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Time for a shot.
Again.
I could take 10 of you! Yeah!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to show you what I can really do! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this? Awesome! Shing!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Nap time.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Yeah! I could take 10 of you! Stop!
It's
That's better. just a little something.
You're the best!
free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Ready to shine! Nice job! Time to show you what I... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, I get it! Now watch this!
Naughty child.
Lance at the ready.
Free will, or was it fate?
Nap time.
Again.
I'm on guard.
Another journey.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Destined for oblivion.
Awesome! Watch this! Yeah, that was sneaky. Time to show you what I can... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Time for a shot.
Nice teamwork.
Again.
Just a little something.
You're the best!
Free will, or was it fate?
I could take 10 of you!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Ready to shine!
That's better.
Again.
Lance at the ready.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Oh, I get it!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That was the last of them. Thank you for helping me out. This place is heavily guarded, but there's nothing but automatons. Where... Seems like not even those craftsmen know where the arsenal is. You're not really here to help me. You have a kind soul. But if you want to stop me, you'll have to prove yourself. You probably think I'm being impulsive and unreasonable. No, really. Do I come across that way? Seems like you've met a lot of people who don't tell you the whole story. Look. I owe you an explanation. But this isn't the best place to talk. I already told you about Guyan. The sword that was sharpness and invincibility. That was the last of them. Thank you for helping me out. That was the last of them. Thank you for helping me. This place is heavily... Seems like not even those craftsmen know where the arsenal is. You're not really here to help me. I already told you about... I rarely mention his name for some reason. Honestly, I didn't catch all the details. The sword's crafted by the Pyroject, but then... However, just like Grandpa said, the palace was overrun with visitors from afar. So... I don't remember much after my tears when it stopped. If General Huayan hadn't arrived and... After that, General Hangguang paid for his sins. But when I joined the Pyrogyre Forge for training, like all the other cursed swords, I've said my piece now. So, you're saying, even though Grandpa knew it was a cursed sword, he still chose it to be a prize because he thought it wouldn't cause any trouble? No. No matter how I think about it. Besides, after... Somehow, after... Well, I'll have an honest conversation with Grandpa. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that in a public place. Anyway, thank you. We'll catch up tomorrow.
I should go back to the Palace of Astrum and tell General Huayan what happened at the Artisanship Commission.
Storm's on the horizon. Stream forth, the gleam of old.
Someone else take this one? Yeah!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Time for a shot. That's better.
You're the best!
Just in time. Just a little something. Nothing.
You're the best!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time to show you what I can Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Ready to shine. Here you go, Master!
Free will, or was it fate?
Naughty child. Nap time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Lance at the ready.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
I could take 10 of you! Yeah!
That's better.
Free will, or was
Lance
it
ablaze! Lance forward!
again?
Okay. Just a little something. Nothing.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Again.
Oh, I get it! Now watch this! Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work. Don't worry,
Ready
it's
to
just a
shine.
scrape.
Yeah!
I'm on guard.
Destined for oblivion. Another blood debt repaid.
My granddaughter didn't cause any trouble, did she? Sorry for all this trouble. Yun Li told you quite a bit. Now it's time. Han Guang was my beloved disciple. However, talent can sometimes be a curse. He had an unusual fervor for forging, and according to him, while weapons of mass destruction like Zhu Ming Flame, usually Xianzhou swordsmiths infuse. By infusing Heliobi into swords, he managed to forge weapons that could grant their wielders strength and valor. After countless battles, all the anger, fear, and bloodlust are soaked up by the Heliobi. No matter how noble Han Guan's intentions were, those weapons, so later, Outworlders got wind of what he was doing and encouraged him to keep forging cursed swords, and you know what happened next. I thought this sword could be an opportunity. I wanted to tell her that her father wasn't all evil, that even the man she resents so much managed to forge a true sword of heroes. I also wanted to find a chance to tell her about the history and origin of this sword. I've instructed the Artisanship Commission to keep the sword safe in the arsenal. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask the people involved. Since my granddaughter mentioned talking to me tomorrow, I'll be waiting for her. I'll be counting on you then.
Time to go back and find that class-skipping March 7th.
All right, everyone is here. It's time.
Yun Li, I'm sure you understand why the official called you here, right?
Yeah? But I didn't steal the sword.
Unfortunately, official Dahao didn't hear Yunli's promise. If we don't recover the sword, we will be breaking our promise to the Lawfu at...
Yes. It's my duty to...
After everything, the sword still got stolen.
In this case of Gu Yun's theft, everyone involved seems suspicious to some extent. First, during the sword gifting ceremony, Yunli openly expressed her intention to steal the sword. The Realm Keeping Commission inspected the arsenal where... Hey! It's just a theft. The box containing Gu Yun was opened and the sword went missing. But none of the other swords in the room were touched. Which means...
Well, I do know about the box and the cursed sword.
Exactly. The suspect had a clear motive and took only Gu Yun. So, besides the ceremony participants, only the delegation members had access to the sword. So, did you steal it? Then stop joking around.
I can prove that she came to me after leaving the Artisanship Commission, so she couldn't have stolen the sword.
To put it simply, not everyone who's seen the sword has been to the Artisanship Commission, and not everyone who might want the sword has seen it. So...
I didn't steal the sword.
Well, when you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains... If you want to prove me wrong, you'd better come up with some solid evidence.
Let me gather my thoughts. I need to help Yunli clear her name. Did we miss any clues?
Who could have thought that the Miekaki Vesa would be stolen? And that regardless, we've accomplished our That's enough, young lady. Let me get... The first master of the Miekaki Vesa slew count the monarchs would heed the guidance of the hero. What is, Helio? The point is that the Miekaki...
If you've found any clues, feel free to... All right.
Yunli says she didn't steal the sword, and I am willing to believe her. But I know well that Yunli can be impulsive. So if you were with Yunli yesterday, young lady, so you have the best chance to prove her innocence. I'm counting on you then.
Yes, I received your message yesterday and went to the arsenal to check on it. But when I went back this morning, all that was left was the case. However, as the master artisan... Wait, no. I just remembered. My precious arumatons were smashed.
I don't want to make things difficult for a fish if I can find that cursed sword. There's something else bothering me. Why would the thief take the sword, but leave the case behind? I mean, carrying around the sword like that would be pretty conspicuous.
Why is this flower petal inside the case?
If you found any clues,
Thank you. But
100% sure. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship Commission, and that was Miss Yoon Lee.
On second thought, maybe let me think about it again.
Take your time. Throughout the Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship. After bidding farewell to you, Yoon Lee pretended to leave. We haven't found any other.
Can I prove this?
Throughout, Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus.
What Dahao said seems right. Exactly. So at least Yoon Lee didn't steal the sword at that time, because we were at the Orumatan warehouse.
If your testimony is reliable, Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun, but you stopped her in her tracks.
On second thought,
Take your time. Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun, but you stopped her in her tracks.
on second thought,
Take your time. Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun, but you stopped her in her tracks.
on second thought,
Take your time. Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away
on second thought,
Take your time. Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to
on second thought,
Take your time. My reasoning is Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun. After bidding farewell to you, Yoon Lee pretended to leave.
After Yoon Lee and I went our separate ways, I messaged Master Gong Shu to inform him about the incident. And much later, Master Gong Shu told me the sword was confirmed safe. So, can I prove this?
After bidding farewell to you, we haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
Looks like you're missing some crucial evidence.
There are no signs of the arsenal being broken in.
No, the fact that there are no signs of a break-in is suspicious in itself. Which piece of evidence should I use to convince Dahao?
We haven't found any other suspects.
Can I prove that?
Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect.
Your statement isn't quite accurate.
True. We looked into it as well.
why would I dare leave through the main entrance after—
Throughout the entire incident, Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun.
On second thought,
Take your time. Miss Yoon Lee caused, after bidding farewell to you, Yoon Lee pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone and stole Guyun.
on second thought,
Take your time. We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
can I prove that?
After bidding farewell to you, Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun, but you stopped her in her. After bidding farewell to you, Yoon Lee pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone and stole Guyun.
On second thought,
Take your time. After bidding, we haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
on second thought,
Take your time. My reasoning is solid. We haven't found any other such.
Can I prove this?
Throughout the entire Miss Yunli caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship.
On second thought,
Take your time. After bidding farewell to you, Yunli pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone and stole Guyun.
on second thought,
Take your time. After bidding farewell to you, Wait, you messaged Master Gongshu? I had no idea. However, it only proves the sword wasn't...
I didn't do it!
After bidding farewell to you, we haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
on second thought,
Take your time. We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
on second thought,
Take your time. We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
on second thought,
Take your time. We haven't found it.
can I prove?
Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship Commission, and that was Miss Yunli.
On second thought,
Take your time. Miss Yunli caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship.
on second thought,
Take your time. Miss Yunli caused a ruckus at the Artisanship. Throughout the entire incident, there was only...
on second thought,
Take your time. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one...
on second thought,
Take your time. Marie, throughout the entire incident, Miss Yunli caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to... Throughout the entire incident, Miss Yunli caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission. After bidding farewell to you, Yunli pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone and stole Guyun.
on second thought,
Take your time. After we haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
I found this in the crevice at the bottom of the case.
A rose petal? Huh. Yeah, I must have
I don't know. But I do know that wherever that Knight of Beauty goes, he always leaves behind a trail of rose petals that's almost impossible to clean up.
My thoughts are a mess. Let me sort them out. The sword case was never locked, which is evidence that only someone who delivered the sword could have done that. But how did he manage to take the sword from the Artisanship Commission?
I know. Guyun flew out of the case on its own. The Knight of Beauty only unlocked the box to aid its escape.
Don't be ridiculous. How can
You've never seen a flying sword before?
I've only heard about the Mieka Kifei.
Like I said, the sword contains a heliobus. Argenti must have been under the control of the sword.
Official Dahao, where can we
Let me see. The docking location of Argenti's ship. The one and only.
Let's go. We've got to find Argenti before...
I've been waiting for you here for quite a while.
Knight of Beauty. You're the one who stole Guyun, right?
Dangerous? In my humble opinion. Please allow me to correct your statement. I never attempted to steal this weapon. As a driller,
What? What do you mean?
I agreed to assist Master Guyun in its escape from the Xianzhou. As the person who pulled it from the stone monument, captivated by its beauty, I must not let it down. I couldn't stay in the arsenal to convince the craftsman, nor did I want to take the sword like a thief. That's why I left.
Whatever your reasons are, you were planning.
Back then, it was the beauty of Master Guyun that impressed me. So I willingly embarked on the journey to return the sword. But
Oh no. He's completely The solution is right in your hand.
captivated? To be honest, I'm confused.
That cursed sword has messed with your ability to think.
Fair lady, as a representative of this duel, I swear on the spirit of chivalry, in front of a driller the beauty, if I win, you will allow Master Gui. Do you accept my challenge?
Fine. Let's see. Show me what you've got. You're not going to use Guyun to fight for victory?
Behold, this symbol of. Well, I know a thing or two about swordplay. In a proper duel like this, a knight should rely on the skills he's honed day and night.
Don't worry.
Lance at the ready.
It's just a scrape.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
I could take 10 of you!
You're a real weirdo.
I'm on guard.
I weep for the departed. It's they shall fall. Another journey
I will
begins.
show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what?
Still waters of oblivion.
The flesh wound.
Just a little something.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Next time.
Bear witness. To up.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Rise to the challenge.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
You're fighting a gentleman. Confess.
How familiar.
Nice job!
Put forth all your might.
Another journey begins.
Naughty child. Next time.
I could take 10 of you! Oh, I get it!
Behold, this symbol of pure
Time to
beauty.
show you what I can really do! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what?
Still waters of oblivion.
I'm on guard.
You're not going to use Guyun to fight for victory?
Bear witness. To up.
Again. Free will.
Well, I know a thing or two about swordplay. In a proper duel like this, a knight should rely on the skills he's honed day and night.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Another journey begins.
You're a real weirdo. Again. I'm a shot. Next time. Just a little something.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready to shine. Yeah! Time to show you what I... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's
On the still waters of oblivion.
Naughty child.
Behold, this symbol of pure...
I could take 10 of you!
Free will, or was it fate destined for oblivion?
The flesh wound. Let the duel commence. Confess.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
That's better. Don't worry, it's just as again.
Lance at the ready.
Put forth all your might.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
You're the best!
Just a little something.
Don't worry, it's just a scream again.
Bear witness. To oblivion.
Destined for oblivion.
The flesh wound.
Nap time.
You're fighting a gentleman.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Put forth all your might.
Again.
Ready to shine!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time to show you what I can really... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this? I get it! Now watch this!
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Lance thy sword.
How familiar.
Ready to shine! Here you go, Master!
Behold, this symbol of pure...
I'm on guard.
Nap time.
I could take 10 of you!
Just a little something.
You're the best!
Destined for oblivion.
You're fighting a gentleman. Confess.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
That'll
Show
take
you
more
what
than
Azure
medicine.
Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Rise to the challenge.
Awesome! Ready to shine!
Put forth all your might.
Again.
That's better.
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bear witness.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Oh, I get it!
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Time to show you what I can... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Free will, or was it fate?
Ready to shine. Yeah.
Time for a shot.
You're the best.
Familiar.
Behold, this symbol of pureness!
I could take 10 of you.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
You're fighting a gentleman. Let's shine for it.
That hurt. Just in time. Just a little something.
You're the best. Awesome! Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead?
Lance at the ready.
Free will, or was it fate?
Naughty child. Nap time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Put forth all your might. Rise to the
Lance
challenge.
ablaze! Lance forward!
Still waters of oblivion.
Behold, this symbol of pureness!
That's better.
Don't worry,
I could take
it's just
10
a
of you.
scrape.
Oh, I get it. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead? Now watch this.
Destined for oblivion.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Emerald's life is hard.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Show me some of that trailblazing strength again.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Night of Beauty. You're not going to use Guyan to fight for victory? I'm okay.
This is where it
Well, I
ends.
know a thing or two about swordplay. In a proper duel like this, a knight should rely on the skills he's honed day and night.
Step up, let's see ya.
I'm on guard.
Nice, I can, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Lance ablaze.
You're a real weirdo.
For all your might.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
In the mood for another beating? It ain't
Lance at the ready.
Let's sign for you.
Another journey begins.
Naughty child.
Behold, this symbol of pure...
Again?
Step up, let's see ya.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
You're fighting a gentleman. Confess.
Nap time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Put forth all your might.
Again?
Just a little something. In keeping with you.
Thanks, pal.
Destined for oblivion.
The flesh wound.
That's all you got?
Rise to the challenge. Bear witness. To honor.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Lance at the ready.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
The flesh wound.
Nap time.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
In the mood for another beating?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Time for
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Confess.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya.
Behold, the symbol of pure...
nap time.
Destined for oblivion.
You're fighting a gentleman. Let's sign for it.
I'm on guard.
Naughty child.
On the still waters of oblivion.
The flesh...
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
That's all you got?
Time for a shot.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Put forth all your might. Bear witness. To honor.
Naughty child.
Let the duel commence.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Put forth all your might.
In the mood for another beating?
Lance forward!
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
I'm on guard.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let's shine royal. Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
I'm familiar.
Okay.
Step up, let's see ya.
Free will, or was it
Good
fate?
work, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Still waters of oblivion.
You're fighting a gentleman.
Destined for oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
Bear witness. Let the duel commence.
Lance at the ready.
Confess. Put forth all your might.
Again.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
A flesh wound. You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Just in time. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Behold, this symbol of pure. Let the duel commence.
Still waters of oblivion.
Let's shine royal. Put forth all your might.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Destined for oblivion.
A flesh wound.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's time.
Naughty child.
Put forth all your might.
Again. Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Bear witness. You're fighting a gentleman.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
A flesh confess.
How familiar.
Put forth all your might.
Naughty child.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Familiar. Just a little something. Nothing. Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Again? Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Time for a shot.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Nap time.
Behold, this symbol of pure fighting a gentleman. Rise to the challenge.
Destined for oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
That'll take more than medicine.
Let's shine forth. Put forth all your might.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya.
Put forth all your might.
Again. Nap time. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Bear witness. Order.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let the duel commence.
In the mood for another beating?
Rise to the challenge.
Still waters of oblivion.
The flesh wound. Confess. Put forth all your might.
Just a little something. Nothing.
Thanks, pal. Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
The flesh.
Naughty child. Nap time. Destined for oblivion.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
For chivalry. I've lost. According to the rules of a knight's duel, I should keep my promise and hand over the sword to you. But before I do that, I hope that you, as the winner, might have the mercy and listen to Master Guyon's past experiences.
This sword has been cursed since the day it was forged. Place it in front of me, and let me destroy it.
Do what she says, Knight.
But
You've done so much for me already. It's time for me to face her alone. I'm weary of fighting. I just want to share my past with you. After that, I'll leave my destiny in your hands.
Afraid? Well, you do have a different aura from other cursed swords.
Well, you know best that a single touch won't snatch away anyone's sanity.
Fine. Show me your past.
It's already impossible to contact the main Cloud Knight forces. What awaits me will be a long and lonely war.
Follow me.
Is this...
It's so cold here. I didn't feel it when I was in the thick of battle. You're indeed a masterpiece from the Xianzhou Juming.
Quiet. And
the people on this planet still...
the rest of the Xianzhou natives like...
Yeah, a bit.
When things get too rough for you to...
Yeah, sure. But now is not that time.
Do you really think you can oppose an entire...
It's true that I'm stranded here. By the way, Guyan, you said that the rest of us Xianzhou I can already see the seed.
You really think you can do it?
What was the memory I just saw?
It was a memory of me and a Cloud Knight. We crash-landed on a planet occupied by Borison.
I can feel that it was a lonely war.
I'm alive.
They died. I tasted their despair. Why? What's the point? This world is hopeless. You've seen their numbers. You beheaded one of the Beastmasters for...
But I also remember that if it weren't... I remember everything that the rest of the Xianzhou natives like...
You said it was alone. No. So much despair.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I'm returning.
But what should...
They won't. But before I go, soon, a demon will... I'm entrusting you with this sword, but that's not all.
You lied to them.
Oh?
You promised that you'd give your body to me.
Well, this Xianzhou native's life has finally come to an end. How about one last chance for revenge? Come and bid me farewell.
He had long since come to some understanding. It wasn't bloodlust, or anger, or fear.
They've learned how to fight monsters. He left me there without ever...
Thank you, my old friend. Heliobi can taste human emotions. How do my emotions taste? My old friend.
A hint of bitter compassion. Now, the war is finally over. Even though you can't hear me anymore, my old friend. I'll do...
So, this is the past of the Kalevalan people's Sword of Heroes?
No, I did not. Countless monarchs of Kalevala, I grew tired of their wicked intent, so I returned to the stone monument where my master was buried.
But you allowed Argenti to take you away?
Because even after all this time, I still wanted my master to come home. During the sword gifting ceremony, I felt anguish when I learned that I would be handed over to the most skilled swordmaster. My master had engraved his deed as a weapon. But once I fulfilled my mission.
These thousands of years have naturally... I think I understand the beauty the knight was talking about now.
I don't want to be a sword that brings death. My war ended long ago. The years spent as a tombstone were my finest.
I've told you everything about my experience with Master Guyon on Kalevala. And now, I'm sure that Miss Yun Li is as moved by the sword's flawless...
Even though I had heard the legends of this sword from the delegation, delving into its memories was still fascinating.
That's why Grandpa hid it from me. So I wouldn't make a hasty decision. I always thought a cursed sword infused with a heliobus would only bring rage and slaughter. I never thought... My position was too extreme. I'm sorry.
Now that we've proven Miss Yun Li's innocence and found the sword, should we now return it to the arsenal?
No. I'm still going to melt down this sword. I've heard your true desires, Guyon. I can sense that you're tired of being a sword. Constantly.
But being a sword is my destiny. I'm doomed to serve some master and fight battles endlessly. Can the wind choose to stop blowing?
That's not true, Guyon. That nameless swordmaster shaped his own destiny. So you can too.
I just can't picture my destiny being...
Do you remember when you stood alone in front of the Swordmaster's stone monument? People admired you because you carried the memories of the hero. You are no longer...
Later, as I became worn and weathered, the gentle wind would pass through the hollows of my body.
Can a creation become what it wants to be?
Something different.
But this is the price for the war dance. If the Kalevalan delegation finds out... Please, say something, General Huayan.
Well, my granddaughter has always been stubborn. Are you really sure about this, Yun Li?
What do you all think?
Fulfilling Master Guyon's wishes is the reason I came to the Xianzhou. With Adrilla's blessing, you could turn Master Guyon into a plow. But as long as it fulfills his wish to end war, I support it fully.
Then, I'll leave it to you, Yun Li.
It's been an honor getting to know you like this.
The honor is mine. Thank you, Yun Li.
Why the long face, my child? You were completely determined when melting down...
Grandpa, I melted down the prize for the war dance. How are you going to explain this to the lawful?
Oh? Am I hearing right? This little girl is worried about her grandpa.
If only I'd talked to you from the beginning, Grandpa. Maybe things wouldn't have escalated like this. But at least Guyan got what it wanted. I have no regrets there.
When it comes to swords, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. So, are you planning to continue melting down the rest of Hongguang's swords?
Yeah. Guyan is unique. But the other cursed swords are still too dangerous for anyone to handle. But maybe I'll try to be more patient next time.
Be more patient. Well...
Understood.
Well, ever since... By the way, the ambassador from Kalevala and that knight went to Arum Alley. They're looking for a spot to honor the hero. Why don't we...
Oh, General Huayan. What brings you here?
Well, my granddaughter was inspired by the heroic legends told by the Mieka Kivesa, so she...
I come from a long line of Kalevala monument keepers. For generations, my family, over the centuries, a golden tree sprouted from under the monument. And before leaving Kalevala, I took a branch.
That sounds good.
The hero had asked our ancestors to carve, while the inscription is pretty worn with age.
I have drifted far from my homeland and am on the brink of death. Should you feel compassion for me, kind traveler, please take a handful of soil. Mr. Pavo, I wonder if that hero ever left a name in your history.
I apologize, but the hero's epic battles happened long ago, and he didn't...
Welcome home, Cloud Knight.
Now, you can also rest here, Guyan.
I have delivered the missive about the meeting. Do you have any questions, Master Dan Heng?
I know all that I wish to know. Thank you.
You need not address me as Miss.
Go ahead.
Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be? speaking with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you.
She is a close friend. I've invited her along to bear witness. Please, treat her as you would me.
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu. Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to be concerned. Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with the Preceptor's heard of whether we find another suitable candidate. But if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, it could lead to great upheavals on the horizon. Miss Bailu is young, naive, and easily manipulated by others.
I understand your concern, but...
Then I will bid my farewell. Master Dan Heng, whether you choose to meet Miss Bailu or go with me to see the Preceptor Elders, I will be waiting.
I haven't even set eyes on Bailu, and people are already urging me not. You've been spending too much time with March. You know that I'm a descendant of the Luofu Vidyadhara. In Scale Gorge Waterscape, you witnessed my secret strength, as March would call it. Yet that power stems from Dan Feng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession, plunging everything into catastrophe. Based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation, I ought to have been an entirely new entity. And, in view of the law, all crimes from my previous incarnation should have been wiped clean. But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, my High Elder past and Dan Feng's enemies pursued me like a haunting shadow. Now, I plan to face that shadow. In order to make amends, I want to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. The star skiff is ready. Let's go.
I don't believe in
Your
ghosts.
extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced?
The rumors are true. I'm Hila Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a Vidyadhara too, as you can see.
Oh?
Leave this troubled place.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. What does the Alchemy Commission want, then?
Return to being a nameless. Stay out of the High Elder Six. The Luofu Vidyadhara have finally recovered from Dan Feng.
I have no intention of threatening Bailu's position.
You may have a clear conscience, but even do not repeat the mistakes of a past.
Excuse me, are you two on your way to the Alchemy Commission, Delph?
Hello. What brings you two here? The wind and waves are restless around lunar...
Even you came to dissuade me from visiting the High Elder, General?
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under... But your question would suggest that there are others interested in dissuading you from... Matters that concern the rise and fall of the Vidyadhara will inevitably attract certain parties, those that would work circumstances to their advantage, be it Dongfeng, the Preceptors, or the Alchemy Commission.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem deeply concerned.
A chance meeting is a gift from fate. Why don't I help you to... It is an internal affair of the Vidyadharas. Nevertheless, as a friend, let me remind you of one thing. So long as Don Hong and Bai Lu, with their respective High Elder powers and titles, both remain on the Law Fu, the Vidyadhara will never cease their internal strife. It's getting late.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Master Dan Heng, you're back. Have you made your decision? Will you come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing Miss Bailu?
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. A criminal who destroyed our succession is—
Wait. Master Dan Heng's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by this—
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity, and even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past. Die, Dongfeng.
Heaven's Surge. Rise! The times are changed.
You say Dongfeng was merely your previous incarnation. How, then, do you still possess the power of the High Elder? As I expected, Dongfeng, you have...
Thank you for rescuing me.
They came for me. I'm sorry you got dragged into it.
It's risky to remain here. We should leave.
Should I ever want to meet the Preceptors, Miss Honki?
I understand.
It could be dangerous ahead.
So slow. I've been waiting for you here for ages. Long time no see. What are you doing here?
We were met by an assassin on the way over, miss.
An assassin? Are you okay? Are you...
Fortunately, the skills of Master Dan Heng and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Dan Heng, miss.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome. I never wanted the title.
I am Dan Heng. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Bai Lu.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea and Scale Gorge waterscape. These assassins have got their work cut out for them.
Miss Bai Lu, please don't say things like that.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Dan Feng's reincarnation. Suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail? If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the Lawfu Vidyadhara.
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I should take this opportunity to talk with you about the past, Miss Bai Lu. I've heard about your situation, and while I can't guarantee a solution, I will do my best to improve things for you.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and...
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss Bai Lu.
Guanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these two... Wow, what a magnificent sight!
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the...
Mused, which begs the...
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the according to historical records, however...
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription. And brought...
I want to use this opportunity to repair the Ambrosial Arbor. Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague. Water of the ancient sea,
upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots.
This feeling.
That's it. You did it. And this alone should prove to everyone that you, when the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge and the whole of Scale Gorge Waterscape was responding to my voice. That's fun! Dan Heng, teach me another trick!
Wait. Can you feel it? There's someone coming. You! Who are you? Protect Bai Lu! The heavens surge. Break!
Hey! I'm doing the protecting here? Nobody's getting hurt with me
Another journey
around.
begins.
Nap time.
Oh, please. The strength.
Free will, or was it fate?
I'm on guard. Again. Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
That's half the work.
Naughty child. Nap time.
The times are changed. The heavens surge. Rise!
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smokescreen. I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If so, why would they want to harm Bailu? We don't know how many there are. Let's get out of here. Go!
Look! Look at that shadow!
Don't worry. Those things aren't hot.
This power, it rivals...
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called mirage echoes.
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And...
Seems this mirage mistook me for Don Feng.
There's no mistake. This old man would the proud son of the Vidyadhara. You availed yourself of the transmute. If your allies hadn't united as the High Elder, the upcoming trial is your final. Our laws could have seen you executed. Pity Kylorum Venti of the
Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated. What remains here are just the mirages of the waters of the ancient sea.
Impossible.
I don't like this mirage echo. He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races, and that he was superior to other Vidyadhara. I guess Don Feng probably never told him the secret of the transmutation arcanum.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic. These mirage echoes, on the other hand, are... Let's look for mirage echoes and send out...
Ooh, another invisible assassin?
Again?
Careful. They're waiting for us to get close enough to reveal our weak spots.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry. It's just a scrape.
The strength. The heavens surge. Rise! Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Naughty child.
Don't worry.
I'm on guard.
It's just a scrape.
Oh, Grace. I sense a storm. The heavens surge. Break!
Another journey begins.
That's better.
Do not fret.
I'm okay. Naughty child.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Lance at the ready.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
The times are changed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Miss Bailu, you fled the Alchemy Commission yet.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Wait. I remember that voice. That's the old chief alchemist. So she's been reborn?
Reborn? More excuses. Who brought you out this time? Is that Master Don Feng? Why do you remain silent? Your Highness, you're still as cold and lonely as... Bailu, return to the Forbidden Residence.
Wait.
Master Don Feng, I finally... The Videodora performs self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. If this continues, I have been without success.
Don Feng. What did he do?
Master Don Feng, your changes to the transmutation. My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary to unearth the potential might of Long's blood. The Preceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent.
What does she mean by that?
The transmutation arcanum seems to... Let's go. Water heeds the cloud song. The strength. The heavens surge. Rise!
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Time for a shot.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The times are changed.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
The strength.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
For the divine.
Water heeds the cloud song. The heavens surge. Break!
Destined for oblivion.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
That'll take more than
I'm on guard.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The times are changed.
Another journey begins.
Naughty child. Nap time.
I sense a storm.
It's you, Master Dongfeng. Why did you You were my hero. I dreamed.
This Mirage Echo.
How many of us perished in that disaster? The doctors at the Alchemy Commission. You once told us.
I must listen to him very carefully.
I will never forgive you. Hand it over.
Dan Heng, is this the price we pay for bearing the power?
Before any of this transpires.
Again?
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Do not fret. The strength. The heavens surge. Rise!
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Time for a shot.
Do not fret.
Ha! Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
The times are changed.
Not a scratch.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Lance at the ready.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins.
Nap time.
I sense a storm.
I'm on guard.
Miss Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Luckily, I had Dan Heng and her to protect me all the way. If anyone's owed a thanks, it's them.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless, storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, Miss Fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods. If anything had happened to—
Assassins. None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins. How did you know that?
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
You said those assassins only came for Mr. Dan Heng. but the ones we met in the ruins were coming from me instead.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
So, did the elders send you to take out...
That was my idea. From my perspective, the Videodora requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed. Miss Bailu, our relationship as Miss...
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
You don't look so good.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge. Break!
Need a doctor?
The strength.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
You don't look so good.
I sense a storm. The strength. Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon.
Let me tend your wounds.
Am I too late? Time.
General! Did you
Show
bring
no mercy.
reinforcements?
Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time to... What's in your prescription?
Nice teamwork.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Immortality means forever.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Need a doctor?
I sense a storm.
A miracle.
There's no time to lose.
Let me tend your wounds.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
How insignificant!
I'm on guard.
The strength. The Heaven's Surge. Break! Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon.
Secret of the Saints.
Follow my charge. Time. Show no mercy.
Time to show you what's in your prescription!
Do not fret.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I sense a storm. The Heaven's Surge. Rise!
a foregone conclusion.
Need a doctor?
Immortality means forever.
The strength.
Hear this thunder!
How insignificant!
I sense a storm.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Conflict is pitiless!
Let me tend your wounds.
Lance at the ready.
Secret of the Saints!
The strength.
Need a doctor?
Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Todd, what's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
A puny existence!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Immortality!
A pity. So close.
Did the Preceptors truly believe that nobody knew of their scheme? They should return to their...
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone. Beware of false charges, General.
Save your breath. We all know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the Ten Lords Commission's judges.
Too late, Jing Yuan.
I always felt useless in the eyes of the elders. A false dragon who failed to inherit the power of the High Elder.
Halo, selamat datang. Maaf ya, belum nyetir tadi ya.
And today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions.
Thank you, General. I'd like to...
Very well.
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, a teacher is assigned to instruct Dunhung. Did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield.
As far back as I can remember. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life. Perhaps we were friends or disciples in our previous incarnation.
A friend or disciple of Dan Feng? Maybe. Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only. And that in absence...
You mean the power to repair the seal? The power you taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, he could heal others with Cloud Hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality of the Eternal Roots.
In that case, Dunfeng probably had a gentle side to him too, right?
Perhaps.
We should head back to the healer's market. I have other things to do.
Now that the seal is repaired, my affairs on the Xianzhou have drawn to an end.
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu? The banishment decree has been revoked, and the preceptors have regained an awareness of the situation. I do not seek to take Don Hong away from you.
As a nameless, the Express still needs me.
Ah, that is a pity.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
The fight with the abomination.
Do you know what it looks like? This is your area of expertise. You're a great fighter, but your perception is even more impressive. No matter so, when it comes to finding a needle in a haystack, is there really anyone more capable than yourself?
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage. Makes sense. How could a bird that's known the sky live in a cage? A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock... Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
A Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights.
No. Mom always carries this trinket around with her. But is this... the Hunt Crest? This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart.
Not yet.
If you...
What turned an ace pilot? My mom clearly misses her flying days.
Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him?
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why Helmmaster Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter. We can't help you too directly. Yes, leave it to us.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
We wish you good luck in your search for your...
Will of preservation.
Mr. Yang, and you? What brings you to the seat of
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helmmaster Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a starskiff to assist in the present crisis. The seat of Divine Foresight heard that Yukong seldom seen, but we heard that Yukong herself is best placed to act. But naturally, if you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity. Oh, this is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter?
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long 30 years ago. The Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of, we were greatly outnumbered by the abominations. At the Rainbow Arbiter, not to such divine object, Yukong is a survivor of that.
I don't have any other questions.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds. However, it is difficult to discard one's past. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I...
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality?
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven.
Oh, you're here. My mom isn't. Mm-hmm. Probably because of me.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably...
Yes. Yukong doesn't want you to feel the pressure of her name. Besides, reputation and talent count for something, but you need luck on the battlefield.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum. I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like...
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll...
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
I love work. I love overtime.
Let's leave her alone.
It seems like...
Yo, can I help you?
Sorry.
We can use this one. Okay. Let me see. How... It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary!
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll be waiting over there.
Fine. Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot. I understand. I can tell Mr. Yang is a principled person. Let's read it together. Maybe her diary...
What is the meaning of this? What do you have in your hands? How dare you read, Madam Yu...
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm down.
I see. Qingni, I know Madam Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I understand, Mr. Yang Ming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to helm master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't... This divine object, if I remember correctly, it's the one Madame Yukong always carries with her? I heard the war that forged this object was only won thanks to the Rainbow Arbiter's blessing.
If Mom still longs for the sky, then why does she...
Perhaps Tsai's passing was too much for her. You shouldn't... No, this isn't something I should read. Don't show it. She won't, but I have my principles. Just ask some other questions. Miss Tsai, I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guanyan couldn't match their numbers. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows. Tsai's death was a big blow to Matt. Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived long enough to remember more than the Foxian pilots could ever. In the end, all the ace pilots perished. The only thing I can...
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yang Ming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. That's the selling point of this desk. There are hidden compartments. A paper kite, personal letters, and a copy of Otherworldly Delights. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments. Got it. This looks similar to Mom's diary, but it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai. So, I was adopted? And this Miss Tsai? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot? For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back. Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back. So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. I never thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Can you come with me one more time? I want to try one last time. If Mom still doesn't agree, then I'll resign myself to signing documents in the Skyfaring Committee.
You're all done? I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
It's okay. I understand. When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her. Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Starskiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now. I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many...
but...
Seems like Miss Qingni...
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What?
Is that Tsai's diary? I understand now. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about?
Just like you,
I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to float like a single leaf. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We flew star skiffs everywhere, we soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the...
System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails.
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, I really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus but given the choice, I guess I already touched the sky.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years, forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. It was the last time I spoke to Sai.
Sai? Hold on, Sai.
Thank you. You go. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Jinni walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? Rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Jinni, Sai. Sai!
When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky. Pure and seemingly unadorned by... It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. In my dream.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready. But, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Tsai, your father Guangyan, we were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of...
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes, the mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated... If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the rain under the might of an eon...
Mom...
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter. I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am...
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that...
Huh? Really? you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
Kayak ini akun akun lamaku, bukan akun baru. Akun baru gua langsung ke share ke apa ya, kayak story IG aku. Misalnya kayak gitu. Misal gue beli, gua share ke IG story aku sih buat ini, buat tahuan yang mana yang lama yang mana yang baru. Soalnya misalnya baru sih nggak makan cepet kayak gini sih storynya. Gue sering ini, coba lihat tuh story aku tuh season sampai 1 sampai itu gue bikin baru tuh, bukan akun baru. Soalnya gitulah, sampai capek-capek gue sampai season berapa tuh storynya langsung susah, sampai off stream gue, sampai off stream belajarin terus sampai apa ya, sampai di tengah apa tuh sedikit musuh bos yang kuat itu baru gua les teaming gitu. Soalnya kayak gitulah, soalnya.
But why?
Bentar gue gedein dulu guys, sore ini ya.
Because I already touched the sky.
Pusat sedih amat gue sumpah, ya Allah. Oke, selesai. Nih guys tuh, aku naikin sendiri tuh. Nggak mungkin akun segini tuh, lihat tuh. Kilan. Wait a minute. Oh, kirain itu. Tuh banyak tuh akunnya tuh. Tuh lihat tuh. Aku nggak bohong tuh, gua beli, bukan beli sih, tapi kayak top up gitu sih, top up dikit. Soalnya nggak kalau banyak. Tuh lihat tuh, gue sendiri tuh offline, pas offline tuh nggak bohong. Ini mas sahabat baru selesai storynya dia nih, dapat skinnya. Ini yang gue sering pakai sih, dapat gue di apa tuh di lah gitulah. Ya udah guys, aku pamit dulu deh. Aku mau istirahat. Pas itu mau les tim ini, aku mau ngapain susah. So ya aku pamit dulu guys. Terima kasih udah nonton. Sorry gua nggak apa ya, sorry kayak apa ya, ngapin mic gitulah. Aku tadi mau main live streaming PD, tapi PD-nya lagi error, nggak tahu tuh, error mulu tuh sering. Oke, terima kasih 20 channel aku udah lumayan gede sih. Ayo guys, semangatin aku buat live streaming, soalnya gua mau kalahin si Kikato sama si Bangke Sukun. Soalnya dia udah nggak peduli aku lagi, dia mau temenan sama si dia orang itu. Soalnya itu teman aku lama, tapi dia nggak peduli aku gitu. Iya, soalnya gitu loh guys. Aku mau kalahin dia berdua tuh sampai 1000 itu. Tapi gua coba beli 3D VTuber aku sih, buat jago-jago kalahin dia sih, buat tim lojek ya bubar gitu. Ya, so ntar gue mau live streaming, apalagi tunggu aja story aku di IG. Jangan lupa follow di IG aku ya guys. Kayak IG sama aku, kayak IG apa tuh, Facebook aku tuh di Facebook apa tuh, YouTube, maaf. Nah ya itu, soalnya aku sih bukan malah alasan aja sih, soalnya aku mau fokusin si apa tuh, nyari teman gitu, teman di game juga sih, soalnya ya gitu guys. Oke, sorry gua nggak pin mic soalnya ini berisnya ya pun gitu kan, aku matiin mic ya. Nanya kok itu karakter cewek kenapa, soalnya nggak apa-apa sih, buat kaget aja orang-orang. Ngapain VTuber ini coba tuh cowok, suara cowok tapi karakter cewek, ya gitu lah guys. Oke, terima kasih guys. Sampai jumpa live streaming. Insya Allah gue live streaming ada maybe main ML atau apa ya. Jangan lupa ntar gue streaming orang Malaysia ya. Terima kasih. Thank you semuanya. Bye bye.